Welcome to Prairiewoods Franciscan Spirituality Center, a place of peace and transformation. This is a sacred space where people of all faiths and cultures are invited to explore and nurture their relationships with the source of all being, Earth, self, and others, with an increasing awareness of the story of the universe. As a retreat and conference center, we link spirituality and ecology in our Franciscan efforts to care for Earth and all her peoples. Located on 70 acres of both prairie land and woodland, Prairiewoods embodies the spirit of St. Francis, embracing all those who accept the challenges and joys of spiritual exploration. And as a center for environmental and human rights concerns, Prairiewoods waits to be used by those who know us and discovered by those who don't. All that abides here, our nurturing staff and volunteers, the prolific life of the natural world and the presence of Holy Mystery, welcomes visitors from across the country and across the globe.
It's so beautiful and it's so airy and it's so like walking into heaven. And there's always somebody friendly at the desk, and you just feel welcomed into sacred space when you come to Prairiewoods.
They've just been wonderful here. What impresses me the most is their unselfish sense of serving.
The hospitality here, everyone is greeted warmly. And one of the small things they do that I think is really quite touching is that they will pour your beverage for you.
Like at lunchtime when we have groups, I serve the water and the tea and stuff, and it's just so nice just to mingle with the group people and stuff.
And I think that's a small but loving thing to do, that sense of we are so glad you are here. We receive you as Christ. You are the Christ for us. You right now are the one who is getting the cup of coffee or the glass of iced tea. So you are the most important person, and we're so glad you're here.
It's been like a mother's arms. It's been like the hug that you need sometimes from God when times are tough. It's just very definitely sacred space.
Being able to come to work in a place like this and have that sense of peace and sense of being one with nature has really been amazing for me.
Just space for who you are and how you are. You come here, you're loved.
A Franciscan welcome awaits all visitors to this sacred space. Sponsored by the Franciscan Sisters of Perpetual Adoration, a Catholic community based in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Nestled on the outskirts of Cedar Rapids and Hiawatha, Iowa, Prairiewoods offers a variety of retreats and programs focused on mind, body, spirit, wellness, offered to seekers from any and all faiths. Lodging for 39 people is available in our guest house, and our 2 rustic hermitages tucked into the nurturing embrace of our woodlands. Delicious food, prepared on site and featuring local organic ingredients, nurtures our guests, along with holistic services such as massage, healing touch, and reflexology. Opportunities for personal growth abound here, as evidenced by our outdoor labyrinth, sweat lodge, meditation room, media center, and gift shop, with meeting space for up to 70 people, complete with free Wi-Fi. Prairiewoods also offers large groups space and time for reflection and direction. Our most welcoming feature is undoubtedly the free access to peace and quiet on our walking trails that meander through 70 acres of woods and prairie.
The foundresses and the staff have done a tremendous job about creating these little tiny sacred spaces within the big sacred space.
It's a safe place to come and explore nature and creation. I have benefited greatly by coming and walking the trail in the back and reading the signs, visiting the labyrinth back there. It's an urban oasis, actually. with the wildlife that's there. I can go back there and I can sit, I can journal, I can pray.
I just come in and all of a sudden all the cares of the world are gone, and come in here and it's just very, very peaceful.
I tell a lot of my friends that have young kids, or even, school-age kids, that this is a really wonderful place to just come and escape. And, it's a natural playground. There may not be big equipment outside that you can push your swings and, slides for the kids to run in, but you can go out and explore in the woods, and the kids my kids love it.
More and more are what we're learning about the land and all of creation and the long billion-year evolutionary story that has brought us to this land today speaks to the soul, to the eternal gift that life is, and that spark of life that is God that is within each of us.
I drive in here, and I feel always when I drive in that I've come home, even though I'm most assuredly not Catholic.
It's a fun place to hang out. It's a very fun place to hang out, and also it's a wise place to hang out.
Prairiewoods blends spirituality and care of earth in its original vision, which is based on our growing understanding of the evolutionary process. In this vision, divine mystery is revealed in the natural world as well as in the written words of Scripture. This melding of the two forces catapults Prairiewoods to its unique position as an eco-spirituality center, where prayer envelops prairie, and where God's light literally provides our power.
Eco-spirituality is the conviction that our spirituality is influenced by not only by Scripture, but by the natural world.
Somebody asks me out of the blue about Prairiewoods. I usually tell them about that it's a place you can come to renew your spirit, and it's a place you can come to understand straw bale construction and solar panels.
Science and spirit are inseparable, because if we look at the whole universe story, it was God's love that flared forth and created everything. And God put God's whole self into everything, didn't leave any part of God out of it. And so God is this wonderful connecting energy that is here.
Well, we've got over 100 solar panels out here where we generate close to 50% of the energy for this building. Plus we're looking into other alternative energy possibilities, just so that we can demonstrate that they are possible. It doesn't have to be a big, massive, type thing, but the local homeowner can do some of this on their own too. And that's all keeping with what St. Francis was trying to teach us, is that we have to take care of the land, so it'll take care of us.
No matter what the decision is, there is always that conviction to look at how it will impact the land. How is it connected with us as human beings? How does it help promote our spirituality? That conviction is at the heart of every decision that's made here.
People who come here thinking it's a spirituality center only fall in love with the land. And then that eco part of eco-spirituality just means everything to them. I mean, it becomes united then for them, and that's good. So they can't think spirituality without thinking ecology, and they can't think ecology without thinking spirituality, and that's important.
The people and spaces of Prairiewoods are here for a purpose, and that purpose is your purpose. As a Franciscan spirituality center, we anticipate and meet many needs through our rich diversity of programming and our profoundly powerful spiritual direction.
If you are somebody that has a rich spiritual life or are searching around your spiritual life, whether you're part of a religious tradition or no tradition at all, Prairiewoods has something special here.
In so many ways, the services that we offer here, holistic services, including spiritual direction, massage, healing touch, all of those things, and the resources that we provide help receive people wherever they are, in whatever state of being they are.
We want to show people that there are ways through art and music and crafts and knitting and reading that are also spiritual in nature.
It's a place where I come to connect with people that I know are going to be exciting and fun and looking forward, as I believe I am, to this ongoing revealing of God in spirit and matter.
People can come and learn about, and with our solar panels and our stormwater management systems, our restoration of the prairie, the classes that we offer here.
So many groups come here to get out of their work environment, and they feel by being here, it gives them more of a freshness. They can enjoy walking outdoors or in nature in between on their breaks. They love the good food. They just feel that they can get away from their work.
I think that's the main thing, is just take time for yourself and to reconnect with yourself, because as soon as you leave, you'll be able to apply that to every facet of your life, just because you'll be so much more aware of yourself and of others. I think that'll just really help.
And maybe that sense of self-awareness is why Prairiewoods is here, why it has become, why those Franciscan sisters of perpetual adoration were called here so long ago. Perhaps Prairiewoods is best viewed as what each of us can become. We can all be places of welcome, warm and inviting, open to life and to one another. We also can be a little wild, like the woods, constantly evolving with a pattern understandable only to God. And like the woods, we are crossed with paths that lead us deeper within, exploring the unknown and unseen, while allowing us both to interact closely and to view from afar. The prairie also speaks to us with its constant change and its constancy. We too can allow ourselves to be swayed easily by the spirit of a breath, moving to the rhythms of our universe story, responding to the music of the spheres, while being rooted firmly in our faith tradition. And the environmental statement that is Prairiewoods calls to each of us to be Franciscan, to be stewards of earth, to listen to and treasure the land, and to tread lightly upon it.